Rec Room, a perfect place to run some fun games or hang out with your friends.
It's a party!
Except for me, because I don't have any friends. Rec Room is a place to do a ton of things. This can vary based on the part of community you're involved with. The PvP community, the art community, the RP community, and one of the biggest communities, the building community. As many of you know, Rec Room hosts tons of build contests for this community, and the latest one being hashtag Rhythm in Rooms. This contest has left so many people baffled and just downright pissed.
It's been a fun time. Apart from the fact that the, judging was absolutely horrible, and I'm gonna put it out there. Whatever, you ban me from or time me out from the contest chat, and I think I speak for everyone in the contest chat.
People want to rejudging, and people made a petition. It hasn't gotten that bad ever before, and clearly something's wrong.
I'm gonna go ahead and speak for everyone when I say the Roomies was not exactly what we had expected and was somewhat disappointing. But before I go on, I just want to go and say we should all be grateful that we even have these opportunities in the first place. I mean, how many games out there would host events like this and contests for the community and offer rewards? We have the right to express our opinions, but we have to remember to show a little gratitude and respect when doing so. And speaking of that, I just want to apologize to Pow and Harry for everything they had to deal with. They were literally on the front lines dealing with the situation firsthand, and it was just so awkward on stream, I have to say. In my opinion, yeah. The Rec Room team did kind of fail at executing the Roomies in a professional manner. Maybe they made a few mistakes, but all the negativity that I could feel in the Roomies was so intense that I lightweight didn't even want to be there anymore, and my team won first place. That's saying something.
What do you think of the Roomies? What do you think of this Roomies? You know what I think?
Student category.
They're just playing it over again.
There's a time and place for everything, but this is just pretty disrespectful. People are literally trying to have their interview and trying to have their special moment, and they get this. I do have to mention that there are some people trying to explain that it's not the creator's fault, they're just caught in the crossfire, but still doing this while people are supposed to be having a special moment and have their interview, it's just not cool.
Are you serious right now, bro?
And honestly, it gives me Kanye vibes.
Alright team, I'ma let you finish, but this contest is rigged.
So real quick, let's just talk about what the issues were. A lack of communication. When we attended the event, we were so confused with the whole process. I was assuming there would be some sort of in-game broadcasted event for everyone to be able to follow along for the award ceremony, but instead we were greeted with a short video looping with the top 3 winners in all the categories, which by the way was missing the entire activities category. Bruh. It's not anymore, but it was when everybody was attending the event. I also have to mention that this screen wasn't even compatible for PSVR players, or so I've been told. I don't know who else it wasn't compatible for, but that kind of just sucks for them. It was just a weird situation because the live stream was still going on, interviewing everybody, and it was kind of like there was no build up to for the top 3 winners, and they didn't even include the 4th through 7th placements. The way everything was set up, it kind of just rendered the entire event technically useless. You didn't really even need to be there. Everything was on YouTube. I could have literally just sat in my dorm the entire event, watched the video on YouTube, watched the stream on YouTube, and then just get forced into the room when it was my turn because that's how they were doing things. The video, by the way, just felt so incoherent to the actual stream and the actual event. It was kind of like if the Choice Awards, while they were announcing all the winners, posted another video that announced the main winners.
Thank you guys for watching the award ceremony. But while we announce awards, the most important awards have already been posted to YouTube. Also, make sure you guys use code MavInVR.
It just like doesn't make sense why you would post that at the same time while you're announcing all the winners in general. It was just so weird. Poor award listing. No one except for the top 3 winners in the events and maybe some runner-up finalists were recognized for their work. Anyone who placed 4th through 7th didn't even get to find out where they placed in the video, and it doesn't really even showcase the room all that well. It was kind of like just maybe 2 or 3 B-roll shots of the room, and only the people watching the stream on a separate device were the ones able to even see what was going on. It was just kind of like the event in-game actually excluded everyone from the ceremony. Now, I heard that there were rumors that the broadcasting wasn't working, but regardless, there was just no communication and the video just didn't work. Another thing I don't understand is that if you're just looping a video, why not mention the 4th through 7th placements for all the other categories? There's no point in not including it if it's just a video looping anyways. Poor judging system. Now, Rec Room is no stranger when it comes to this topic, to the contest rooms, but This one was pretty damn bad. Obviously, there's always going to be the situation where people are going to feel like a lot of good rooms didn't get a chance. That's always going to be the case because builders are just getting better and better, but this time around was insanely bad. Apparently, a room that wasn't even completed made it to top 2, and they also added the ability to make changes during the play phase. I have no idea what that is about. The issue with this is that people that were finished with the rooms and were focusing on getting engagements were becoming victims of getting their ideas and content stolen by other teams that were still adding to their rooms. We don't really know 100% why Rec Room decided to make this change. Some people are saying that they didn't want to continue monitoring all the people that were breaking the rules, so they kind of just let everybody do it. But it just makes no sense to me. If you watch any of Rec Room's build off videos, there's always a wall between the builders because obviously they don't want the builders stealing each other's content and each other's ideas. It's kind of like you just took down all the walls between all the builders during the contest so that everyone could see what they're doing and started taking ideas from each other. I don't understand why that would be a good idea. They also made a change that they would be judging the top 50 rooms that did the best in engagements in all categories. That is basically every room of this contest.
Now that's a lot of damage.
That is a lot of rooms to judge. Going from top 25 to top 50 is insane. That's 100% more work.
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
And there's no way, in my opinion, this could have made the situation any easier. I mean, all of that judging and a room that's not even completed still makes it to top 2. I'm really sorry, by the way, for whoever's room this is. I'm not gonna make any mentions of which room it is. I'm gonna leave out specifics, and I am sorry for a lot of people that feel like they're getting their work discredited. That is not my objective here. But now it's time for us to kind of step back and look at what exactly is going wrong. I guess a lot of people are saying that if you don't have big creators on your rooms, then you kind of have a huge disadvantage for getting engagements, which is true, but this means that they just had to judge every single room, and come on, that's just absolutely ridiculous. No after party. Now, this one may not seem that important, but this is on the list because I feel like the after party was actually really important. The after parties really help conclude all of these kinds of contests and these events because you get to mingle and meet with contestants and other people that you never met before. You get to talk about their work and you get to share your ideas, how you came up with things, and it just makes the builders and the competitors feel appreciated that they have this special event hosted just for them. And due to the fact that they were already feeling disrespected, not having an after party was kind of just like adding insult to injury, and I feel like it just showed less appreciation to them. But maybe this time around was actually a good idea to not have one because it probably would have been filled with the same negative vibes that I got from the Roomies. So here's the things I think should be changed for the future of contests. Communication. I think whatever the process is, the people attending should be aware of what to expect, where to go, what to do, if they need to stay updated on stream, if there's any technical difficulties, at least they should know. A better way to announce the winners. The event, in my opinion, should always be broadcasted in-game so that anyone can follow along the ceremony and not have to worry if their platform is compatible with their way of announcing the winners. If a screen is to be used for this event, then it should be used to be broadcasting shots of the room dedicated to the team receiving their award until the next team is called up. I also feel like the top 7 should always be included, and I understand that the stream was like on a very specific time crunch and they just couldn't fit giving interviews to all top 7 for all the categories. At least let everybody know where they place if they're in the top 7 just really quickly. It won't take more than a minute. They could have easily added that into the video loop, but I don't know why they didn't. Judging. There should be no way people can make changes during the play phase. This is just like an instant no in my opinion. Like, how was that even allowed? It just allows everyone to take ideas from everybody, and it's just a horrible idea in my opinion. Deadlines also need to be strict for everyone involved. It's just you have to have your room uploaded or you cannot compete. That is just it. I just think there should be a hard deadline. That is it. And also, top 50 is just way too much. Maybe top 30, but I wouldn't go any higher than that. I honestly don't think that these events are ever rigged, but I do believe this one is definitely just poorly managed. I'm really sorry again for any of the staff that had to deal with this firsthand. Y'all are just doing your jobs, and I'm super proud of all of you guys for handling it extremely well. I'm sure looking forward, Rec Room will adapt because they always do. They always try new things, but Rec Room is always listening, and I feel like we don't give Rec Room enough credit for listening to the community and working with us. We have to remember to show respect. These people are people too. I understand everybody's upset, but we have to come together as a whole and solve this together. I think that is all for me. I think that's all I have to say about the situation. Leave a comment if there's something I missed out, but until then, thank you. See you. Bye.